You're being too hard on yourself, bruh. You're beating yourself up too much. You're gonna live. You're gonna make mistakes. You ain't gonna be perfect. But one thing's for sure is you gonna go out here every single day and you're gonna try your best. Sometimes you're gonna fall flat on your face. And it ain't always gonna be pretty. But you don't give up. You don't beat yourself up. You don't be hard on yourself. I bet you're thinking about getting drunk. You probably thinking about the next drink of alcohol you're gonna have. You're gonna have whiskey, Screwball, Crown. You are dwelling and you're in your feelings and you're beginning to let this thing that happened get you down. Like you found yourself to be a little socially awkward. Maybe you were rejected socially or you weren't treated right for whatever reason. And now, again, you feel as though you're worthless. You feel like a piece of crap. You feel like you're never going to improve. Your life is never going to get better. And in fact, every time you think you get better, you find that you just literally, it's like you revert back to who you were. And I know how painful that can be. I know how painful it can be to feel like you don't really fit in. You feel like you're different. And so you don't put yourself out there. You don't really try to talk to people. You find yourself being very reclusive. Because if you do put yourself out there, if you do try or actually put in effort, you have this tendency to make a little bit of progress, feel a little bit better, and then one thing or two things go wrong. And then you let your life internally, your life crumbles. You beat yourself up over these small things, but the truth is, everybody has moments when they're awkward. Everybody is human. Nobody's really going to judge you for just being yourself, for having difficulty in some situations. You find that you're on the spectrum, you're autistic, you have ADHD, you have depression, anxiety, or you just don't have the best mental health. The people that are supposed to be in your life, genuine, authentic people, they're not going to judge you for these things that you are enduring, that you're going through. The people that are for you are going to love you for who you are. So, with that being said, I wouldn't worry about what a person thinks of me. Because anybody who doesn't want to be in your life, that's their loss. And when you think about it, you weren't really that bad. It wasn't really that bad, you know. Like internally, it may seem horrible. It may seem awful, but if you think about it like this, you didn't say anything creepy. You didn't say anything weird. You didn't, you know what I'm saying? You made conversation. You were talking. You just were a little shaky. You're just having a little bit of technical difficulties. Maybe you didn't sleep well last night. Maybe you didn't drink enough water. Maybe you haven't ate enough. Maybe you're hungry. These things matter. As an autistic person, as someone who's on the spectrum, who's neurodivergent, you need every advantage you can get. You can't afford to be not eating all day or be dehydrated or be fucking tired. You can't afford to do that shit. You have to stay hydrated, exercise, eat properly, eat a balanced nutritional diet, and that will help you function the best. Your brain will help your brain function the best that it can. But when you're not getting adequate levels of nutrients and stuff like that, then of course your brain is going to be all off, haywire, you know? There's also something that I've been thinking about. Sometimes what causes social awkwardness, because there's some people on the spectrum, they're not really socially awkward at all. They're very, like, if you're like me, you know, like the people who are, some people, they're very comfortable with who they are. But if you're like me, right, we can be very socially awkward and beat ourselves up over it. But do you want to know the reason that you're a little awkward or you beat yourself up over things? It's because of your self-image. It's the way you see yourself. You don't see yourself very highly. I'm not going to say you don't love yourself, but you don't view yourself as worthy. And as someone with depression, anxiety, and all these things, it can be so hard to view yourself as worthy, view yourself as having a place on this earth. It'd be so hard to love yourself for who you are. And when people don't accept you, it can really throw you off. But you must have abundance for yourself. You must have abundance. What does that mean? Like love for yourself. You must understand that you are inherently worthy, that you're a worthy human being. God made you for a reason. And you have a purpose on this earth. So therefore, you are worthy. Now, you may try to argue with me and say that, no, I'm not worthy. I don't amount to anything. I don't mean anything. Nobody would care if I wasn't here anymore. But I want to tell you something. That's not even you. You do want to be happy, right? And if you say you don't know if you want to be happy, that's not even you. Everyone wants peace. Everyone wants joy. Everyone wants to experience love. But if you tell me you don't, you know what that is? That's the ego. That's your ego. You've been wrapped up in your ego. What is your ego? Your ego is basically the voice in your head, your thoughts, your beliefs, what you tell yourself, how you talk to yourself, basically. So how do you talk to yourself? You talk to yourself negative and you're all down on yourself all the time. No wonder you can be like you're socially awkward. No wonder you have low self-esteem. No wonder you're afraid to talk to people. Look at how you talk to yourself, bro. Look at how you talk to yourself. You talk to yourself negatively. What are you doing with your life? Why do you talk to yourself this way? What makes you hate yourself so much? Are you not following through with your word? Are you not waking up when you said you were going to wake up? Are you not being disciplined and doing the things that you know you need to do? Are you slacking off? All of these things shape how you view yourself. Because you can't even trust yourself. Confidence is literally trust. You don't have confidence in yourself because you can't even fucking trust yourself. You keep betraying yourself. You treat yourself like shit. Damn. Damn. No wonder. No shit. No shit. You find yourself in these awkward situations. But this negative self-talk, that's not you. That's not even you. That's your ego. Your thoughts, beliefs, all that stuff. Overthinking, that's just your ego. Now, the question that you may have is, how do I get out of this ego phenomenon that I say? How do you escape this ego? How do I get rid of the ego? Well, here's the funny thing about it. Here's the funny thing about the awkwardness, too. You don't. You don't get rid of it. You don't get rid of the awkwardness. You thought this video was going to be me telling you to try to not be awkward anymore. Not have an ego. Not have anxiety. Not have depression. The key is to embrace your social awkwardness. You must embrace who you are. Because chances are, God made you the way you are. You gotta be happy. You have to accept yourself for who you are. There's so many people that, like Elon Musk, he's on the spectrum. He's autistic, but hey, he's a fucking billionaire or whatever, trillionaire. He made Tesla. How did he do it? There's plenty of people who are on the spectrum who are like doing great. There's nothing that can hold you back. The only thing that's holding you back is you. Because you got to be confident in yourself. Being confident isn't being egotistical and I'm big macho and all that. That sometimes that's useful and that's really good to use and have. But in this situation, with your social skills and the way that you project yourself to the world, the version of you that you show to the world, it's going to take embracing that awkwardness and knowing that you're worthy, even though you have some social awkwardness. But if you embrace being awkward, look at the Office. The Office is like literally my favorite show because what they do is they embrace awkwardness and they make it funny. They turn it into something positive. It's like one of the most awkward, cringe humor shows. Not everybody loves The Office, but me, I love The Office. A lot of people love The Office. So don't see it as a bad thing that you're on the spectrum. Don't see it as something that you have to get rid of or fix. You're already you. You are you. They're going to tell you to be yourself. You got to be this, that, and the third, but you're already yourself. So just be. And be aware of these thoughts. Be aware of the beliefs you have. Just embrace it. Just let it be. Don't stop trying to change it. Sometimes you will get into this state called the pain body, which is when you feel this intense emotional pain. And this shit happens to me all the time. And I'll think about getting drunk. I used to drink all the time. I used to allow this like something would happen, a stressful event, and next thing you know, I'm getting drunk. I'm drinking loads of alcohol. And to this day, I still have times when I think about getting drunk. I kind of want to get drunk, but I just don't. I don't do it because I already know that it's going to cause me problems and more issues. But you have to be aware. You got to be aware of the pattern. I'm just now being aware. And that's why I'm making this video, to help you become aware of your patterns, help you become aware of how you beat yourself up and stop yourself from making progress in life. This ain't just another one of those videos where there's fucking clickbait videos and shit. This is like, I'm genuinely trying to help you. Because I was there. I've been there. Literally. And I'm on a gym journey too. I'm like going to the gym. See, I've been lifting for like a couple years. Honestly, I'm trying to get bigger so I can be even more confident in myself. But I used to be really skinny, and that was one of the reasons I felt like I wasn't masculine. That was one of the reasons that people would walk all over me. You know, I wasn't so confident in myself. I was a shrimp, you know. But once I started getting in the gym, I started falling in love with the process. It helped. I just got diagnosed with autism. I didn't even know I had it, but it really has helped tremendously with everything. Finding something that you love doing is so priceless. It's great for you. I've been in the gym, lifting weights. Now I'm more confident with women and dating. I still have my moments, you know, but I can go on a date and do really well. I can speak to people now. I don't look down when I talk to people. And it's all because I started working on myself. I started meditating and reading, learning new things. I started getting in the gym and working on myself. Started this YouTube channel, and I just been growing, man. I just been growing. And you got to embrace that growth. You got to be optimistic. This stuff makes you optimistic when you keep growing and growing. Be around positive people that are going to support your growth. So with that being said, I think the gym is one of the first steps. Try the gym out. See if you like it. See if you like going to the gym. And if you walk into the gym, lift a couple of weights, and it's going to hurt. You know, it's going to be painful, but it's going to be a good pain. And you might even like it. So if you happen to discover that weightlifting is for you, and you want to go on that journey, and you want to go on the journey with someone that could actually help you, not only with your weightlifting, but literally help you become a more confident, charismatic, athletic version of yourself, and, you know, literally just get in great shape, feel good, attract more people into your life, finally get a girlfriend, and just change your life, I suggest you follow me on Instagram, Raheem_the GOAT. I'm an online fitness coach. So I help young men who need guidance in life get in shape, like, build muscle, look really aesthetic, become more confident in themselves, and just live a better quality life. And this is specifically for you. If you feel like you're socially awkward, or you want to improve your social skills, and you want to get in the gym, you want to build an aesthetic physique, be more confident, then this is like definitely for you. And I suggest you apply for my one-on-one coaching program. After you check out my Instagram, see my physique, and see what I post and all that, and then we will go from there. But if you want to just jump straight to the coaching, I have a link in down below. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. I got my food in the back, my groceries and stuff. Been sitting there for a while, so hopefully it's still good. I'm gonna try to eat a sandwich tonight. A good old sandwich. We'll talk about that more later. But yeah, my name is Raheem the Goat. Like, comment, subscribe. Never give up. Your younger self's rooting for you. Peace.